From ancient lost cities to uncontacted indigenous communities. Join us to explore 15 hidden things in the Amazon jungle. Number 15, Machu Picchu. When European settlers first arrived in the Amazon rainforest, they were met with a thick, dense jungle. Explorers and curious adventurers have undertaken several expeditions to discover some of the hidden gems hidden in this beautiful landscape. But even after years of research, scientists still haven't figured out the answer to a simple question. What is hidden behind 2,124,000,000 square kilometers of unexplored Amazon rainforest? More than 100 years ago, a history professor named Hiram Bingham of Yale University was exploring a previously unexplored portion of the Amazon rainforest when he discovered something absolutely fascinating. An ancient city lost for thousands of years lay hidden high on a mountain ridge in the Peruvian part of the jungle known as Machu Picchu. The spectacular ruin was a wonder to behold in its glory days. This ancient city was built by the Inca people, an advanced tribe that dominated the Amazon jungle landscape in the 15th century. Often referred to as the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu is not just a pile of scattered ancient structures, but a vast site featuring diverse structures such as the Temple of the Sun, the Temple of the Three Windows, workshops, tombs, and many more. Historians believe that the city was built as a private citadel for Pachacuti, an Inca emperor who ruled the ancient kingdom between 1438 and 1472. The Peruvian government declared this ancient hidden ruin a historical sanctuary in 1982. Number 14. The indigenous communities of the Javari Valley. Did you know that there are human beings living in remote places on this planet who have had no contact with modern civilization? With the level of advancement of modern technology and the various resources available to mankind, it seems inconceivable that there are regions of this planet that remain untouched by modernity. The existence of primitive humans used to be a myth, but the discovery of a great variety of these indigenous tribes that have made the harsh, unforgiving terrain of the Amazon rainforest their permanent abode for thousands of years confirmed the hypothesis that there are virgin communities and civilizations hidden in some unexplored parts of the earth. Val de Javari, or Javari Valley, is one of the largest indigenous territories in Brazil. With a staggering 32,990 square miles, this unexplored region of the Amazon rainforest possesses a landmass larger than Austria. This fascinating landscape is home to more than 3,000 indigenous communities. It is estimated that there are more than 2,000 individuals from at least 14 uncontacted tribes, including the Isolados do Rio Quichio, Isolados do Itaquai, Isolados do Rio Branco, Isolados do Medio Javari, among others. More than 19 villages believed to be home to these uncontacted tribes have been identified from satellite and other images taken during aerial surveys of the area. To protect these tribes from the dangers of outside influence, these communities are protected by the government, and it is illegal for any non-indigenous person to enter the territory. Number 13, the Boiling River. Travel with us to one of the most unusual natural spectacles of the Amazon rainforest. Inspired by tales passed down to him by his grandfather about a mysterious river in the Amazon rainforest, Andres Russo, a geophysicist, set out to discover the secret behind this interesting landscape. His adventure took him to some of the deepest parts of the Peruvian jungle. His mission was simple: to create the first detailed heat flow map of Peru, to identify areas with geothermal potential. One day, a colleague brought to Andres's attention a hot spring that seemed to match the description of the legend his grandfather told him. The river, known as Chanay Timpishk, or La Bamba, is more than 6 kilometers long and boils at temperatures between 113 and 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This unusual discovery stunned scientists, who marveled at the natural mechanism behind such an impressive river. The La Bamba is impressive in a literal sense because any living organism that falls into the river is boiled alive, making the body of water habitable for most forms of life. As unusual as this river may seem, it is actually a natural feature of the landscape. According to scientists, the river is a non-volcanic body of water, and the heat source comes from the Earth's geothermal gradient. Simply put, La Bamba is heated to these extremely high temperatures by the Earth itself. Surprisingly, it is the only naturally occurring boiling river in the world, which pays homage to the uniqueness of the Amazon rainforest landscape. Número 12. Palmeras andantes. Habrá visto los árboles andantes de El Señor de los... Pero lo que está a punto de ver no es de cuento de hadas. Esta palmera andante es, de hecho, muy real y puede encontrarse escondida entre la espesa y densa vegetación de la selva amazónica. Conocida como Socratea exorrhiza, la palmera andante es originaria de la selva amazónica y parece sacada de una película de fantasía. ¿Qué hace que este árbol sea tan espectacular?, se preguntará. Pues intente no asustarse. Permítame contarle más sobre esta fascinante especie. La Socratea exorrhiza, o palmera andante, es una especie única que se destaca por su capacidad de moverse de un lugar a otro. A diferencia de la mayoría de los árboles que permanecen en un solo lugar durante toda su vida, esta palmera tiene raíces que crecen hacia arriba desde el suelo, lo que le permite desplazarse lentamente. Además de su capacidad de moverse, la palmera andante también es conocida por su impresionante altura. Alcanzando alturas de hasta 25 metros, este árbol se eleva por encima del dosel de la selva amazónica, creando una vista impresionante. No solo eso, la Socratea exorrhiza también tiene hojas grandes y frondosas que proporcionan sombra y refugio a numerosas especies de animales y plantas. Estas hojas, que pueden alcanzar tamaños de hasta 3 metros de largo, son un espectáculo en sí mismas. Según los científicos, la Socratea exorrhiza es capaz de cambiar de ubicación caminando a medida que las raíces crecen en la dirección de la luz solar. Los paleobiólogos han estimado que este fascinante árbol es capaz de desplazarse 2 o 3 días.
Number 11. Mysterious geoglyphs. Archaeologists have discovered more than 850 mysterious earthworks in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. These fascinating pieces of ancient history are evidence of lost civilizations that once dominated the now uninhabitable region. The geoglyphs form bizarre geometric patterns, such as squares, circles, ellipses, etc., believed to have been constructed by indigenous tribes of the Amazon between the years 1000 BC and 1000 AD. These earthworks can be up to 13 feet deep and 1,300 feet wide. The primary purpose of the Amazonian geoglyphs remains shrouded in mystery. However, scientists speculate that these truly fascinating sites may have been used for multiple purposes. One of these may have been to carry out communal rituals among the various tribes that inhabited the Amazon region. According to this theory, it was believed that certain members of the ancient communities had the ability to communicate with ancestral spirits, animals, and even celestial bodies at these mysterious sites. These geoglyphs, considered authentic portals, were like windows to an invisible and sacred world, through which the ancient inhabitants of the region could access an infinite source of strength and wisdom. It is impressive to think of how these invisible beings of the environment could have influenced the lives and beliefs of the people who lived in ancient times. Amazonian geoglyphs stand as a spectacle of ancient human design and engineering, inspiring awe and wonder even after the civilizations that erected them have long since disappeared. Number 10. Vilcabamba. Surely you have heard of Machu Picchu, an ancient city built on a hill in the middle of the Amazon jungle, popularly known as the Lost City of the Incas. However, this name is inaccurate. Hiram Bingham, the explorer who brought to light the wonders of Machu Picchu, was on a journey to the real lost city when he stumbled upon Machu Picchu, although he later discovered Vilcabamba with the help of the locals after a journey from Machu Picchu, which took him several days. Bingham, however, did not spend much time in Vilcabamba, which led to the incorrect designation of Machu Picchu as the lost city of the Incas. This notion remained unchallenged until 1964, when a Peruvian explorer named Antonio Santander visited Vilcabamba and correctly identified it as the legendary Lost City. The mysterious land known as Vilcabamba, or Espiritu Pampa, was the capital of the Inca people between 1539 and 1572. According to historians, this ancient city was the last refuge of the Inca Empire after the Spanish invaded the kingdom. Finally, the stronghold was captured by the Spanish forces in 1572, which put an end to the glorious rule of the Inca Empire. After the capture, the city was subsequently deserted, and the site was forgotten by history until its rediscovery.
Some features of the ancient ruins include artificial terraces, stone houses, Inca pottery, and a stone bridge. Number 9. The world's largest snake. Before you pack your bags and book a flight to visit the Amazon rainforest, it is important to note some fascinating features of this incredible ecosystem. In addition to its incredible biodiversity and lush vegetation, the Amazon rainforest is also home to one of the world's most impressive snake species, the green anaconda, scientifically known as Eunectes murinus. Green anacondas are a group of snakes found in the tropical regions of South America. As they can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure up to 28 feet in length. In addition to their impressive size, green anacondas also have a diameter of up to 44 inches, making them one of the thickest snakes in the world. Their powerful muscular bodies allow them to move with ease in their aquatic habitat and climb jungle trees. The anaconda, known as the largest snake in the Amazon rainforest, and possibly the entire world, has captured the fascination of many people. According to unofficial sources, it is said that these colossal creatures can reach impressive lengths of between 12 and 18 meters. Although their existence has not yet been confirmed by science, the idea of a giant anaconda remains an intriguing legend. Despite their imposing size, it is important to note that anacondas have no known history of intentionally attacking humans as prey. This should provide some reassurance to those concerned about encountering these giant snakes. According to research and eyewitness reports, anacondas typically avoid humans and would only attack after several provocations. Number 8. Wind against the wind. Have you ever wondered what would happen to a windmill if the wind started blowing madly fast? Well, the poor people of Hornslet, Denmark, found the answer to this question when a turbine imploded like a deadly pinwheel. These things are huge. The rotor alone was 43 meters wide, perched 44 and 3 meters high on a towering steel pole. But even that colossal structure could not withstand Mother Nature's fury that fateful day. The turbine was equipped with braking systems and safety devices to prevent accidents in case of strong winds. Unfortunately, however, they failed catastrophically when put to the ultimate test. After a brake failure, technicians were frantically called in to fix the runaway rotor before disaster struck. But the screaming winds continued to gain strength, and the turbine continued to accelerate out of control. The technician tried everything to slow the droning beast, but it was too late. The forces were too strong. Then came the sickening sound of screeching metal giving way as the huge spinning blades disintegrated. In a hilarious twist, the crippled rotor continued to spin, but the top half of the pole snapped clean off, sending the colossal structure crashing to the ground. Nevertheless, the turbine's unwavering determination to harness as much energy as possible is truly remarkable. That bad boy knew it couldn't stop and decided to go all. Number 7. The iceberg. Icebergs are magnificent, treacherous titans that can go from majestic to murderous in a matter of seconds. The Titanic learned this lesson the hard way, and now 2 intrepid Arctic explorers nearly met the same icy end after climbing the wrong iceberg. Clearly, these icy behemoths demand caution and respect. Tell that to adventure junkies Mike Horn and Fred Rue, who threw caution to the wind with near-fatal results. Sailing around the Arctic, the pair decided to show off their climbing skills by ascending a nearby iceberg. But as we all know, pride comes before a fall. With their gear up on the iceberg, they made a run for it, at first oblivious to the impending danger. But physics was not on their side that day, and the iceberg became increasingly unbalanced. Suddenly, it began to tilt slowly, like a doomed ship aground. The explorers scrambled, trying to avoid catastrophe. But in the end, gravity won. In a heart-stopping instant, the iceberg capsized completely, plunging the hapless climbers into the icy sea. Luck was the only thing that saved them from being crushed by the huge spinning ice cube. Swept by the waves, the humiliated explorers narrowly avoided a chilling death. Even seasoned professionals make mistakes in the unforgiving Arctic Horn. At Number 6. Ancient rock art. Ancient artworks provide us with valuable insight into the creative minds and lifestyles of ancient humans who inhabited our planet long before us. In this context, it is fascinating to discover one such work of art, dating back 12,500 years and found hidden deep in the Amazon jungle. Aptly nicknamed the Sistine Chapel of the Amazon,
This ancient masterpiece shows realistic depictions of animals such as the mastodon, a paleo llama, giant sloths, and other animals that are now extinct. This discovery allows us to delve even deeper into history and better understand what life was like in times past. According to historians, it is very likely that these paintings were created by the first humans to settle in the Amazon. These works of art show amazing details that exemplify the amazing artistic skills these humans possessed. In addition to human activities such as dances, displays of affection, and hunting scenes, other animals such as turtles, lizards, fish, and birds are also depicted in these paintings. These additional images provide a more complete picture of the life and nature that surrounded these early human settlements in the Amazon. Number 5. The Amazonian Stonehenge. You may have heard of the famous Stonehenge in Wiltshire, England, but did you know that deep in the Amazon rainforest, there is another mysterious similar structure? This interesting discovery, made by Lilson Camilo da Silva, who worked as a foreman for a cattle ranch in the Brazilian Amazon in the 1990s, has intrigued archaeology experts and enthusiasts for years. The Amazonian structure, known as the Amazon Henge, shares striking similarities with its British counterpart. Although its exact purpose has not been determined, preliminary studies suggest that it may also have been used for astronomical or ceremonial purposes. Experts are eager to further explore the area and unravel the secrets that this mysterious structure might reveal about the ancient civilizations that inhabited the Amazon rainforest. The then 65-year-old man, extensive radiocarbon dating of the site revealed that it was most likely used by an indigenous culture as an astronomical observatory some 1,000 years ago. This discovery countered initial claims that the Amazon rainforest had been relatively uninhabited by humans throughout history. With this discovery, scientists determined that the dense jungle was once home to a thriving population capable of erecting monumental structures, such as Stonehenge. The Amazonian Stonehenge features 127 granite blocks, each about 4 meters high and arranged in a circle of more than 30 meters. Who knows what scientists will discover next in this mysterious landscape? Number 4. Ratanaba, the Lost City. Scientists have discovered what they believe to be the world's oldest city hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest. Using revolutionary LiDAR technology, archaeologists were able to scan the landscape using laser pulses. This fascinating piece of technology, known as LiDAR, allowed scientists to get a detailed look at what lurks beneath the thick rainforest canopy. Thanks to this revolutionary technology, it became possible to discover an ancient city that has been popularly called Ratanaba. According to the information gathered, this city was supposedly built by a tribe known as the Mural and is believed to have served as the capital of the known world at the time. The laser scanning conducted revealed an astonishing network of interconnected camps, villages, towns, and urban centers, thus revealing the complexity and organization of this ancient civilization. Other structures revealed by the LiDAR imaging include pyramids, symmetrical patterns, and other evidence of human activity. Due to the inaccessibility of the site due to dense jungle and dangerous conditions, human explorations of the site have been hampered. Until scientists can physically access the site, our knowledge of the site will remain limited. However, this site is also a piece of the ancient civilization that dominated the Amazon rainforest. Number 3. The bird-eating Goliath. Are you afraid of spiders? Then this one will definitely scare you. The bird-eating Goliath is the largest spider in the Amazon rainforest. In fact, it is considered to be the largest spider in the world. This freak of nature can weigh up to 175 grams and grow up to 5.1 inches in length. To put it in perspective, this creepy critter is as big as a puppy. Now that's super freaky. A female bird-eating Goliath can live to an incredible 25 years, but the male only lives a scant 6 years. In addition, it is important to note that these insects have an impressive appearance, with bright colors and a tough exoskeleton. They also have an interesting diet, feeding mainly on birds and other insects. In addition, their longevity is remarkable, as few insect species live as long as female bird-eating Goliaths. Despite their short lifespan, the males of this species play an important role in the reproduction and continuity of the species. Although this giant tarantula is capable of releasing venom through its bites, its venom is usually harmless to humans.
It does not represent a risk to human health, so you can rest assured. In addition, it is important to note that the bird eater has a varied diet. Apart from insects, it also feeds on snakes, scorpions, and of course, birds. This shows its versatility and adaptability in foraging. So don't worry, this fascinating creature poses no threat to humans and plays an important role in the balance of the ecosystem. Number 2, the corpse flower. Rafflesia arnoldii, or the corpse flower, is a rare species of flowering plants found in the Amazon rainforest. Hidden deep in this vast jungle are these enormous flowers, known as the largest single flower on Earth. This monstrously large flower is a testament to the abundance of gigantic organisms in the Amazon rainforest. It can grow to a diameter of about 3.3 feet and usually weighs around 24 pounds, highlighting its impressive size and weight. These flowers are a captivating sight, attracting the attention of both researchers and nature enthusiasts who marvel at their sheer magnitude. The colorful and detailed flowers are an extraordinary natural wonder. The corpse flower, also known as Rafflesia, is a fascinating plant that grows from a peculiar bud called a knop. This bud, which is usually about 12 centimeters wide, is similar to a pouch and is the starting point for the plant's growth. But the most notable feature of Rafflesia is its unpleasant odor, similar to that of rotting meat. This putrid odor permeates the environments where the flower is found, and although it may seem unpleasant to us, it is actually beneficial to the plant. The stench of Rafflesia attracts insects that pollinate the flower. Without these insects, Rafflesia would have difficulty reproducing. Rafflesia obtains nutrients from a vine on which it grows, allowing it to survive and take advantage of available resources. Number 1. Ancient human settlements. In 2018, scientists made an astonishing discovery of 81 ancient settlements in the Amazon rainforest. They are believed to have been home to more than 1 million people. Researchers believe that these sites, located in the jungle, were home to some of the earliest settlers who dominated the region before 1500 AD. At first, scientists had believed that this previously unexplored region lacked the natural resources necessary for the survival of human civilizations. However, detailed analysis of the site's soil has uncovered evidence that contradicts this initial belief and reveals that the region did possess the resources essential for the sustenance of ancient civilizations. The land was once intensively cultivated, confirming the hypothesis that large numbers of people made the rainforest their home in ancient times. Furthermore, it is important to note that these ancient civilizations developed complex architecture and highly advanced irrigation systems. The theory of a mass exodus has also been put forward, where people left their settlements due to climatic changes or the search for new opportunities. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.